Welcome back to Cereza and the Lost Demon. Making sure everything is working. Everything looks like it's working. Okay, good. Yay! Alright, we're good. Hi! Hello! Alright, we're gonna stay on track. That's the title of this one, is Staying on Track. We're going to stay on track and follow the White Wolf. Is my you're gonna hear me messing with my microphone a little bit right now, sorry. Making sure that I have it tilted towards me properly. Oh yes! Our red Joker!
What is it with that jester? He's such a bother.
It's flowers. I can walk over them. As I look away and get stuck in one. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. What's down here? Staying on track, right? Uh-huh. We're staying on track. Doesn't mean we can't grab loot along the way. Potential loot. This is where we go. Okay. This is where I couldn't get up there earlier. Makes sense. Makes sense now. Uh-oh. I know what that means. Oh, I'm not hitting the bushes. I forgot about the bushes. There we go. Oh. God, I'm stuck on a... There we go. Oh. Looks like I missed some stuff. Oh, alright, I'll go back after, because I hate that I missed it. Oh. It's supposed to... Illusions, right. The illusion thing. Dispelling illusions enemies. Inside the distortion, you will need to use your magic to dispel the illusion which shrouds the fairies with ZL, thus opening them up to attack. Okay, so you're becoming necessary, is what you're saying. Oh, I know how to do this then. Alright, let's save before I do this.
Cheshire, let's go! Let's get him, Cheshire!
Hello, I'm holding the R thing.
You're getting punished!
Uh-oh. Speared Hunter, Bananak.
Cheshire, let's go! You did it! Yes!
Yay! Another life. Another way on another life. We're doing good. Pixelated! We are pixelated. Because apparently Twitch doesn't like colors.
Oh! What's this?
Something's carved here. Capture all humans who entered the forest.
Hello there, miss.
Who's there?
Ceresa's heart leapt at the sudden voice.
Good question. Let's just say I'm the one you talk to when you want to know about the goings-on in this forest. Well, I'm not a fairy, at least. Take my word on that one.
Says the creepy voice from the shadows.
Try asking me something if you don't believe me. I'll answer any question you have.
Okay, have you seen any black wolves around the forest lately?
Oh, but you're looking for a white wolf, aren't you?
How did you know?
You were a part of this forest now. That means your business has become my business. Trust in the path you take now. It's the right one. But you won't be able to find those elemental cores as easy as you think.
You know about the elemental cores too? Okay, tell me more.
Ahead, there is an old circus tent fairies use to lure human children into the forest. The crazed ringmaster enslaves poor souls there to perform in his shows until they die.
Until they die?
My apologies. Was that too scary? But you needn't worry. You and that demon of yours won't croak that easily.
As long as I fight well.
You've caused a big ruckus among those fairies since you entered this forest. That just proves they're scared of you. And that demon, of course. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I wish you both safe travels.
The voice faded away, and silence once again enveloped the forest.
And she's gone. Just who was that?
A voice heard among the trees. Forest sage. A mysterious figure who appears suddenly before Cereza, introducing herself simply as one who knows about the goings-on in the forest. She does seem well versed in the ways of Avalon and tries to provide Cereza what guidance she can. She seems to have something of a personal vendetta against the fairies, which is likely linked to at least partially to her reasons for wanting to help Cereza. Oh! Cereza's best friend, Jean? I don't know. A young witch undergoing formal training in the Umbran arts. Her skills are already far surpass witches of her age, and she continues to master new arts at an astonishing pace. Some say her strict, serious demeanor makes her seem a bit cold, but she is extremely loyal and cares deeply for those she trusts. She feels competitive towards Cereza, but she also sees her as a good friend. Whereas her peers may find Cereza's unorthodox training under a recluse witch to be unsightly, John recognizes Cereza's true power and heart and approaches her as an equal. Ah. Cereza's loving mother, Rosa. An Umbran witch, unparalleled in skill, thought to possibly be the strongest in the entire history of the clan, mother of Cereza. Falling in love with a Lumen sage, she broke the sacred vows of the Umbra and bore a child with him, resulting in her eternal imprisonment. She has never revealed why she would go against Umbran teachings and have a forbidden relationship with a Lumen, but she has accepted her isolation without the slightest resistance, despite all of her power she possesses. This has led many to think she understood and agreed to the consequences of her actions before even taking them. Some of the Umbra even sympathized with her plight, overlooking her daughter Cereza sneaking into her cell, or even finding chances for the two to meet. Cereza's precious stuffed toy was made by Rosa from whatever she could gather, before being moved to an even further prison. She would often sing lullabies to Cereza, and Cereza would rest against the steel bars of her cell, showing nothing but the deepest maternal love for her precious daughter. Aww. Fairy shrouded in shadow. Fairy leader? An unsettling figure who surfaces from the shadows then dissolves within them just as quickly. He can command many of the fairies of Avalon and seems to have interest in Cereza and Chesure's whereabouts. Mysterious boy. The boy with a proposition. A curious boy who enters Cereza's dreams and invites her to the forbidden land of Avalon. Once Cereza enters the forest, he appears before her in an ethereal form. He promises Cereza a great power if she will only destroy the elemental cores that sleep in the forest, breaking the seal that has been placed on him. Nice, nice. The majestic white protector, the white wolf. A wolf dwelling in Avalon with a mane white like winter snow. The white wolf, guide you. Just like the boy in Cereza's dream said, the wolf appears before Cereza and Chesure as if to lead them through the forest. Effortlessly evading each of Chesure's initial attempts to slash at him, it seems that this nimble movement is the reason he's able to survive in the dangers of Avalon Forest in the first place. Somehow aware of the location of the elemental cores, he appears before Cereza to show her where they rest. Oh, I didn't do the art. Art! Pretty. Cereza's strict teacher Morgana. A solitary Umbra witch living an unimposing life near the edge of Avalon Forest, displaced far from the rest of her clan. A master of the Umbran arts, her skills in magic greatly exceed those of other witches, but she cut ties with her clan and moved to her secluded home ages ago, her reasons for doing so an unspoken mystery. Though usually avoiding all contact with the outside world, she invited the practically orphaned Cereza to come live with her and has since made Cereza her pupil, training her rigorously. Typically thought of as extremely strict and largely unpleasant, just as her gaze is enough to send chills down the spine of its receiver. Yet she saw potential in Cereza, and her stern training has been effective in producing exemplary results from Cereza in remarkable time. Cereza has, in turn, learned to trust Morgana despite her seemingly cold ways. Not one to ever lose herself to emotion, everything she does appears perfectly calculated. This extends to the minions she summons from the Inferno as well. She excels at their use, but they are tools to do her bidding, nothing more. She reprimands Cereza thoroughly for disobeying her and entering Avalon Forest, but she promises to find a way to help and use her magic to watch over and communicate with Cereza. Oh, wait. Art. Treasure. A demon trusting only power. Chesure. A demon summoned by Cereza on the night of the full moon. Traditionally, Umbra witches use their hair as a medium to control their demons, but the ritual proved too difficult for Cereza, and the demon somehow found himself in Cereza's stuffed toy. The demon, humiliated by such a vessel, demanded to be returned to the Inferno immediately, but the inexperienced Cereza had no idea how to help, and being bound to the magical energy of whoever summoned him, he realized he was unable to separate himself from her. Reluctantly, he agrees to accompany her just until they find a way to send him home. Having been just newly born in Inferno when called, he had yet to be given a name. Cereza decides to simply call him Chesure after the name of the stuffed toy he inhabits. He was newly born? Cereza! I think this was here for a while and I just didn't realize it. A flower yet to bloom. Cereza, a beautiful young girl born from a bond between the Lumen Sage of Light and an Umbra Witch of Darkness. As relations between these two clans are strictly forbidden, Cereza's birth resulted in her being labeled an outcast, scorned and mocked by the other Umbra. In time, Cereza began to be tortured by nightmares of how powerless she was to help her mother, who cared so deeply for Cereza. Becoming strong enough one day to help her became Cereza's one motivation for getting through each day. She cherishes the stuffed cat toy her mother gave her, which she named Cheshire, never leaving her side. Cheshire often listens to the stories of the lonely girl. All right. Whew. That's enough reading, please. What do you mean? I don't understand. What? Ooh, is there a chest down here? Chest? Chest up? There's a chest up. How do I get over there? I can't swim yet. Girl doesn't know how to swim. Ooh, new sanctuary. Yay!
Let's take a break.
Are those frogs? Oh my gosh, they're adorable! Wait, look, frogs! Oh. How do I? Maybe it's just a way to hop back from over there. Okay.
Here, have some. Oh.
Okay, ZR while dodging to perform a dive attack. I'm gonna have to try to remember that one. Alright. Oh. Can't reach out that long. Ah, so close. Maybe he becomes longer in a future upgrade.
Let's go! How about this?
Biologist Journal 5? Okay. Yes, 5. It's been some time now since beginning my trek in Avalon, but it seems like the forest still has much to teach me. The other day I stumbled across a curious type of plant. Its tall stem held a single piece of fruit. Not remarkable at first glance, but trust me, this was no run-of-the-mill berry. A short time after being picked, the fruit exploded. And I'm not talking about the party cracker-sized pop either. No, this was a full-blown bang. Had I been but a few steps closer, this journal would have come to an abrupt end. Another peculiarity of this plant is, for better or for worse, the ratio that we're able to actually bear these explosive fruits was fairly low. Perhaps this plant is also not indigenous to Avalon and struggling to adapt. As the fruit resembles a large pomegranate, I've decided to call these plants pomegranate for the time being. I realize now that if I were ever to publish these journals, there would likely be a horde of evildoers rushing into the forest to misuse these explosive plants. I suppose I've no choice but to take these writings to the grave, then. To dodge. I don't dodge. Is this the pomegranate? It's a pomegranate! Oh, that's cool. Oh, I know what to do with the pomegranate. I'm just gonna collect some stuff first. That is not. Okie dokie. Found a moon pearl, a jewel imbued with the power of the moon. Moon pearl. Oh yeah, I just didn't see that. I didn't see remember to drink enough. It's there, I just didn't see it. A round jewel possessing the power of the moon, a source of every witch's strength, enhances the ability of any witch who finds it, allows Theresa to unlock powerful skills. Does it sound like I need to drink some more water? I just had a bunch of tea. Oh, wait, it's gotta be in frame.
Could that be a wisp?
Theresa remembered something Morgana had told her long ago. Children who perish in Avalon become wisps, their souls cursed to wander the forest forever.
Hi there, little guy. Are you okay?
Who are you? Are you lost?
You can talk? I'm Theresa. What's your name?
I'm Colin.
Colin, you look troubled. Is something the matter?
My friends. The fairies took them away.
Colm's lower lip quivered as he spoke. He explained how the fairies would round up wisps and tease them for sport.
What lower lip?
I want to go help them.
but I don't stand a chance against those fairies. You just leave those mean old fairies to me.
What? The trail?
Trisha's like, wait a minute, what?
The Wisp wasn't the only one surprised by Ceresa's bold claim.
Well, we can't just abandon them.
Girl and demon squared off. Neither budged an inch. Cheshire made it clear he wanted no part in this daring rescue. But Ceresa was determined.
Well, I'm going. Even if I have to fight those fairies myself. What is this place? Some kind of fairy playground?
Oh, it appears 4 minutes
Could
late.
humans have been here?
Okay, so let me.
I wish I could
Oh,
have played
shush.
with Mummy at a place like this.
So Twitch does this thing where it'll have your stream like not super far behind, but a little bit behind. So there's no like issues or something. I can see my stream and I can see that we're at the... Currently, it is streaming at where we first met those Wisp, which just happened, but didn't really happen just right now. But, yeah, you understand.
What's this?
Poor old Swing, if only this forest had someone who could fix you. This one's quite old. It seems like it's been here for a long time. Is this a grave? I wonder whose it is. Collect ingredients. Get off. Get off. We're collecting ingredients first.
Cool.
Oh my, get off. You're serious? You can't jump back. Oh! That's in his head! Let me see. Ow. I don't, maybe something's on my end. Dropped frames, dropped frames. Lots of dropped frames. That's all it's notifying me about. Let me take a look at my bitrate. Output. Tuning, yada yada yada. My bitrate's about the same as it's always been. Dropped frame rates again. Maybe it's just the servers are having an issue today.
Cheshire. I knew you'd come. You need my magic energy after all. Since you're here, how about lending me a paw?
Cereza was secretly happy to see Cheshire, but he was silently brooding. Something happens to you, and it's my neck, too. The demon was just looking out for himself after all.
Well, with or without you, I'm still going to help those wisps. You just sit back and watch.
Oh, how's a weakling like you gonna save anyone?
The demon chuckled, his mouth twisted in a cruel grin. Pretending not to hear, Cereza pressed ahead.
The tempo was faster that time. Oh, our green jester. Some fairies have elemental barriers. When their barrier is up, most attacks won't work on them. Each type of barrier has its own weakness. A strong blast should be effective against some stone barriers. Okay. Oh, it moved him. You know, if you would attack the one that doesn't have its barrier up,
You're getting punished!
mayhaps.
Prepare yourself! Whoa! Yes!
Wisps can be found throughout Avalon trapped by fairies. Press L to save them when you find them. Some of the wisps you'll find are troubled. If you help them solve their problems, good things could happen to you.
You're welcome.
Oh, he's following us. It's adorable. Pixelation time.
So after all that fuss, you're going to help after all?
Cereza teased the demon, who responded with a cold glare.
I strike any pests who come near. Unlike you, I have the strength to protect myself,
Chided the demon.
Is that so?
That's not at all what I told you.
Dasher, over here!
Oh my god, get away. The controls are a little... infuriating.
Huh? What are you doing?
If we can just drop this lever, you should be able to get to the tower. Oh no, it's collectible style. Oh no. Captain, height, a slightly short fishing rod. Weight, approx, 1 wooden lure. Personality, gossipy. Hobby, gossip. Captain is a wisp but loves to gossip. Factually proven? Save that boring stuff for the dictionary. Inconclusive. That's just another word for alluring mystery. Fishing for a big scoop has been known to get him in trouble a few times, but that just adds to the thrill. At the hideaway, he calls himself an ace reporter, mostly as an excuse to butt into other Wisps' private lives. He has a regular column in the Wisp Weekly, where the small-town gossip he picks up suddenly gets decorated with lavish color, a true favorite read of local Wisp residents. Recently, he's been hoping to do some street journalism with a few fairies, but alas, he doesn't speak the lingo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get away. There we go. Do we get to slide down the slide? Yay! We slid down the slide.
We need a rest.
Yes, we do. I'm gonna save, and that is gonna do it all for this stream. I know it's such a short stream. You were looking forward to it. It takes so long to come back to another stream. But I'm still not caught up on video editing. So... no, I just saved. We're good. Okay. Alright, that will do it all for this stream of Cereza and the Lost Demon. We did pretty good staying on track. We only went off track a few times, and that was because we were trying to get chests and the stuff to level them up. So... I guess I'll see you in the next stream. Goodbye.